Welcome to secret number 6 in the 7 Secrets to Next Level Freedom video series. I'm Debbie Lichter, and if you are someone who struggles with limiting beliefs, or you feel like you are so close to having more freedom, to having that breakthrough, but somehow you're holding back or you're feeling stuck, then stick around, because today we're going to be talking about how to have peace of mind. And in this video, you are going to learn the big common mistake that I see so many high achievers and folks on a spiritual path make that keeps them holding back, that really blocks them from having peace of mind, and that holds them back from having that next level of freedom. And you're also going to learn the absolute game-changing strategy to catapulting past limiting beliefs so that you can have more confidence and inner trust and presence and peace and purpose and yumminess and all that good stuff. So definitely stick around if you're wanting those things too. And before we dive into that, I would really love for you to take a moment to just get clear on what steals your peace. Is it anxiety? Is it doubt? Is it fear? Is it worry? Just notice what goes on inside of you, because it's really easy to think that, well, what steals my peace are all the people around me. What steals my peace is my work. What steals my peace is that no one appreciates me. But when we really look at peace, peace is an inside job. And so what is actually happening inside of you? And that's a really, really important direction that we're going to go into today. So what is happening in your internal space is going to have everything to do with how you experience your external world. So let's talk about what that common mistake is that so many high achievers, smart folks, spiritual seekers make that really keeps them holding back or keeps them feeling like I'm almost there, but somehow I'm getting stuck. This is what it is that so many folks are trying to manage their next level of freedom with tools and strategies that are old, with tools, strategies, and thinking patterns that have just passed their sell-by date. And, here's the thing, is that those very thoughts and strategies, they might have been really effective and they got you to where you are right now. But in order for you to go further, you're going to have to learn a completely new way of being. And that is the big thing, is that it's no longer about the information and the doing and what do I need to do. It's like, oh wait, I've got to operate in a completely new way. I need to learn a new way of being. And what is that new being, that new way? This is what I'm so passionate to share and to show others, because this is the secret to embodied freedom. This is it. It's so much about getting out of all the stuff that we think that we know. We spoke about that a little bit in video 2, and really coming into a new experience that is not based in trying to figure things out and trying to fix what's wrong and trying to get things under control and planning and analyzing and constantly calculating what you need to do in order to feel okay. It's a completely new way of operating. So how do we do that? Well, this comes down to secret number 6 of having next level freedom, which is to align your mind. Align your mind. So there's 2 ways that we talk about aligning your mind. So the first way that we need to align your mind is to align your mind with divine truth. Aligning your mind with divine truth, what it does is it takes you out of that information mode of trying to figure things out and trying to get all the knowledge you can and trying to do it all on your own and trying to manage it. And it gets you into inspiration mode, where you are able to live by intuitive guidance and inspiration. And this is so important, especially if you are someone who is on a spiritual path, because the very nature of the mental construct that is telling you that you need to figure it out, you need to do this on your own, and you're constantly in that obsession, is the very mental construct that is holding you back from that next level of freedom, of spiritual freedom, of ease, of enjoyment. And so it is so critical that we actually lift ourselves out of that mental construct and we allow ourselves to fully be taken to a new experience. And so that's the first aspect of aligning your mind, aligning your mind with divine truth. But it doesn't just stop there. There's another way that we need to align our mind, and that is by aligning our mind with our heart and our gut and our pelvis and the truth centers inside of our body. So here's what often happens when we get so head dominant and we're trying to figure things out, and we're trying to get on top of things, is that we tend to be really stuck in our heads. We tend to be really reliant in our heads. And our head is where we're constantly processing and analyzing and trying to get perspective and judging and all this stuff. And so what we want to do to align our minds is we want to literally just plug our mind back into the embodied experience of our own heart's call, of our own gut instinct, of our pelvic presencing. It is so, so important. And that's why at Freedom Embodied Live, that's why I love doing Freedom Embodied Live, but that's why at Freedom Embodied Live, I'm going to be really showing you how to connect into these true centers, because it's not just about, okay, great, I'm going to be able to connect into my gut truth and I'm going to be able to, trust my gut, but it's also about, I want a peace of mind. And how do we get peace of mind? We get out of the mind, out of that busy monkey mind, and we drop into a deeper place of presence and ease and relaxation and trust. And trust, such a big deal. And so that's why at Freedom Embodied Live, we are definitely going to be doing some of these activations with you so that you can activate deeper levels of trust and ease and connection inside of yourself. And you know that I want to leave you with a tool, because all these videos have a tool. And so here's what's important about really aligning your mind, is that aligning your mind does something called embodied alignment and awareness. See, oftentimes we think of being aware, and we think of being aware in our minds. We're being vigilant, or we're having a new level of insight, but we see that all happening up here in our mind. There is something that is so powerful when you are able to have embodied alignment and awareness, because that means that you have available to you the truth and the wisdom and the guidance from all of your truth centers throughout your entire body. And even our cells and our mechanoreceptors and our connective tissue all have an intelligence that is informing us in each moment. And so the more we can connect into that, the more that we can infuse ourselves in that, the more we're able to drop into a deeper place of trust and connection and guidance and being okay in every single moment. So the tool that I want to leave with you today is on just a reminder of some of the ways to connect to that embodied awareness. So we already spoke in video 2 about pelvic presencing, but I'm going to share it in a new context today, because there's something very, very powerful about when you take your awareness that's usually centered up in your head and you literally imagine your awareness dropping down through your body, all the way down, and then sitting down into the seat of your pelvis. And you just get to exist and live and move and breathe from that place. It can sound really silly, but when you drop into that place, it takes you out of your head, it takes you into a deeper state of presence, and allows your entire physiology to relax more. And when your physiology relaxes more, it sends a signal throughout your whole body that I am safe and I can trust. And so when we're able to actually activate our physiology into a place of I am safe and I can trust, it opens us up to be able to access more intuitive wisdom, more joy, more expansion, more fun, more playfulness. And so if these are all the things that you're wanting, if you're wanting that feeling of just being okay, no matter what is happening around you, that feeling of ease, that feeling of relaxation, then these are all phenomenal ways to do it. So I hope that that was valuable for you today. I would love for you to be with us at Freedom Embodied Live. We still have a few VIP tickets, and I would love to gift those to you. So if that's something that you'd like to do, you can always head straight to the site itself, freedomembodied.live, and you can grab yourself a ticket. But if you want access to one of the VIP tickets, because I have a little handful of them, then just reply to this message and just reach out to me, send me a personal message, and I will, hopefully, first come, first serve, I will have a VIP ticket for you, and that will give you an opportunity to join us for a very, very special deal. So thanks again. I will connect more with you soon. Bye for now. Mwah.